Good morning, Prairie Dogs, and happy Monday morning. It is our Multicultural Celebration Week, and so we have a lot to celebrate this week and a lot of announcements, so let's jump right in. And that was the look of many classrooms last week as students were getting their leprechaun traps set for this weekend. So hopefully you had some leprechauns caught in your classrooms, and great job and hard work for all those students building their leprechaun traps last week. Hopefully, like I said, you caught something over the weekend. And we have some students here from Miss Curiel's class to help lead us in our pledge for this week.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn.
My name is Marisela. My name is Joel.
Hats and hoods off.
Right hand over your heart. Ready, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you to the students in Miss Curiel's class for leading us in our pledge for this week. And like I said, it is Multicultural Week here at Pioneer. So this week, you can see that each day is designated for different cultures. And so Monday, we will be celebrating European and Latin Americans. Tuesday, American and African Americans. Wednesday, Asian American, Pacific Islander, Indian, Asian, and Middle Eastern. Thursday, American Indian, Canadian, Oceanian, and Alaskan. And then Friday will be our Spirit Day with our special multicultural performance and preschool that will be walking the red carpet with us. So we do have daily recognition of a person of importance for the culture that will be shared over the announcements each day. And like I said, we do have a special multicultural celebration flagpole. And on Friday, come dressed in your cultural apparel. And this week will be a special outdoor flagpole where we'll get to enjoy some performances that'll represent different cultures from around the world. And then we will have a special preschool celebration walking the red carpet. Now, thank you to Miss Mooneyham for bringing us our Pause Room tip of the week, which is on culture. There are many cultures in the world, each with its own unique language, clothing, values, and traditions. Cultures vary in their food, holidays, and music. Despite these differences, we are more alike than you may think. We all share the same basic needs for food, water, and shelter. We experience the same emotions such as joy, anger, fear, sadness, and surprise. We all need to communicate. We have family, friends, and other relationships. We have dreams, goals, and hobbies. We are learners and problem solvers. We enjoy celebration. We all live together in the same world. And so we do have a short video is what is culture according to kids? And learning about different cultures helps us become more understanding, respectful, and open-minded. It draws us closer together and prepares us to live and work in our multicultural society. It is also interesting and fun. So let's make sure that we're holding tight for our video. What is culture according to kids?
Culture. This is my first time hearing it.
Is it C?
C-U-L-T-U-R-E. Cultural. That makes people different.
When I know about culture, I know there's different types of people that believe in different types of things.
Like a city culture.
Where you live. So like pretend your mom is from Mexico and your dad is from Africa. They have their own cultures.
What they eat is different than what I eat.
You speak differently. You have different color skin.
1,020 cultures in the world.
1,020.
1,006,000. No, just 1 million probably.
Even though we're different, we can still become friends.
We have to have differences so nobody gets mixed up.
If you're all the same, it's so boring. To fit in, you want to be different.
It's good to be different because we're all still special.
And if all of us were the same, then there won't be anything that's really fun to do.
I think it's fun, in my personal opinion, because just knowing that you belong.
In culture of adventures, people are different. People live, we're like a family.
Everyone here has a special purpose, and that we can all join together to learn new stuff about it.
So throughout the video, you heard that it's our differences that we have in our culture, but those differences is what makes us unique and makes it so fun worth celebrating. So this week, we look forward to continuing to celebrate our differences, but together. And those differences just are going to be the different things that make up our culture. So we're very excited for this week in our multicultural celebration. And thank you to Miss Mooningham for always bringing us great pause room tips of the week. Now, it is still Women's History Month, and remember, during Women's History Month, we celebrate the countless women who have fought tirelessly and courageously for equality, justice, and opportunity in our nation. We also reaffirm our commitment to advancing rights and opportunities for women and girls in the United States and around the world. So this week, we recognize Miss Harriet Tubman, who at the age of 27 escaped slavery through the Underground Railroad and served as a conductor on the railroad as well as a Union spy during the Civil War. She's celebrated as a prominent figure in the abolitionist movement, and Tubman's fearlessness helped countless individuals escape slavery and death. So this week, we wanted to recognize for our March's Women History figure, Miss Harriet Tubman, and for the work that she did in helping free and save countless lives and help free the countless number of slaves with her work on the Underground Railroad. And we also wanted to say, as we finished up our group LPAC testing last week, great job to all of those. And we look forward to those results to see the hard work pay off for all of our students for testing. There is still some individual testing for the speaking part, so continue to work hard if you have not finished that piece yet. And we are still in March, and you never know when we'll have a March attendance blitz day. So don't forget to be at school every day and on time, and make sure to listen for those March attendance blitz days to win some cool prizes. And thank you to all those that participated in our readathon. The totals were in, and we had over $6,700 donated to all those that participated in our readathon. So thank you to our families and community. Remember, that money goes right back into all of our student celebrations and all the fun things that we plan throughout the year for students. And so we do look forward to celebrating those top earners with our pizza party next Thursday, March 28th. And our band schedule for this week looks the same as always. Don't forget those instruments, guys. We do have early release this Wednesday, so all students will be released at 12:55. And remember, students, we did get better at the end of the week, but for our behaviors and expectations on our cafeteria, let's not forget that we need to make sure we're using our inside voice. We're walking for our safety at all times. Remember, there are some times where there's spills, and running can cause you to slip and fall. So make sure we're always walking. Make sure we're remaining seated throughout our lunchtime. And then when we're up and we're ready to exit the cafeteria, let's make sure we're throwing that trash away. Like I said, Prairie Dogs, we did better towards the end of the week. So let's make sure that we continue to improve every day in the cafeteria. And 4th and 5th grade, we're excited that we had a chance to come and talk to your classes about our MAP program. So let's make sure that we continue to do those things that we need to remain on the map to earn all those fun privileges that we have coming up here in the 3rd trimester. And our quote of the week is coming from Miss Tubman, who said, "Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." So go out there and make sure to remember those things and go change the world, Prairie Dogs. We still have March Madness continuing. There's one more game for 4th grade before the championship games are set. And then we have 2 games this week for 5th grade before those championship games are set for next week. Now, 4th grade, it looks like in the girls' competition, it is heating up with Miss Castellanos and Miss Villa tied exactly for first place right now. And I know that they do play against each other this week. And in the boys right now, currently in first place, you have Miss Cervantes' class, followed Miss Laviento's class in 2nd, and Miss Stats' class in 3rd. Now, last games of the week will come up that will determine our championship games for next week. And in the 5th grade, same thing. In our girls, we have the team that are representing Miss BC and Miss Nelson's class in first place, followed by Miss Hassan's class in 2nd place. But don't forget, ladies, there's still 2 more games this week, so a lot can change. So keep playing hard and keep showing that great teamwork. And for our boys, on our boys' side, right now we have Miss Hassan's class in first place, followed by Mr. DiPiazza's class in second place, and Miss Perez's in third place. Again, don't forget, we have 2 games this week, and a lot still can be decided for next week's championship games. Continue to play hard and have fun. Track and field practice. Don't forget, we do have track and field practice this Tuesday after school, so make sure to meet Coach Jacob and Coach G at the benches by the park. Don't forget, practice will end at 4:15. And with that, we do have our first track meet of the year, which will be Friday at Whitten Middle School. Our start time for the event should be about 3 o'clock. Our release time we will be announcing on the day of as we get closer to that meet. Good luck to all of our student athletes at our first meet of the year at Whitten Middle School. We do have some shout outs and some students to recognize this week. So first from Miss Grego is Amari, who was struggling to follow the new freeze procedures. But he showed that he was able to be a great example of how to freeze during recess after reviewing with Miss Grego the day before. So she wanted to recognize that change. So great job, Amari, for being an example of how we freeze after having some struggles with the new procedure. And don't forget that new procedure, when the bell rings, remember the whistle will blow. That time we freeze. Balls and equipment will be returned. And then make sure you pick up your backpacks and all your jackets. Then we'll blow the whistle and you'll walk to class. Remember, we're doing this so that we make sure that we're being safe while we're going to class after the bell rings. Also, we wanted to give a shout out. We had a UC Merced student visit us this week. His name was Tyler. We want to say thank you to Tyler for coming and talking with our 5th grade students about college and getting more of our students excited. So thank you, Tyler, for visiting Pioneer Prairie Dogs. And I wanted to give a special shout out to Mr. Luis. There was a set of keys that were found on the ground, and he brought them up to the school office, and you can see in the picture, those were my keys. I wouldn't even have known I lost them. So thank you to Luis for being responsible and bringing those keys up to the office so they could be returned to their owner. And, of course, that was me. So thank you, Luis. Don't forget, we still do have our Pioneer Spirit wear for sale. Kid size is $10, adult size is $15. Come get them while it's starting to warm up and show your Pioneer pride. We still do have yearbooks for sale, so the different ways that you can still purchase your yearbooks are there for you on the screen. Don't forget, Prairie Dogs, there's never a good reason to put your hands on anyone. We do have the Peace Path, which gives us some options if we're having any conflict. Remember that we can choose to talk it out, we can choose to walk away, we can choose to make a new friend, or we can choose to get help. Remember, we're not choosing to put our hands on any student. And keep coming with that positive attitude every day, Prairie Dogs. Make sure you continue to be present at school, making sure you're working hard to always be kind, working hard, and Prairie Dogs, that, of course, will lead to your success. That's what we have for you this week. Make sure that we continue to work hard, making it a great week, Prairie Dogs. And remember, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Hold on for this week's birthday announcements.